Two seasons, one love. Today I'm walking you through this trending two becomes one painting that's perfect for date night or that cozy solo leave me alone everyone craft night. So the first step is we're gonna take a piece of masking tape and we're just going to put it down the middle of our heart. And then we're gonna grab our flat brush and some white paint. So we're gonna add that white paint in the center point of our heart, going in back and forth strokes. And then we're gonna pick up some yellow paint. And then we're going to continue with those back and forth strokes and we're gonna blend going upwards. And then we're gonna grab some pink paint. So this is neon pink. And this is gonna give a really beautiful sunset look. And then we're gonna use those back and forth strokes and we're gonna try to blend that pink right into the yellow. So it's not two chunks of color, it's not just like bright pink and yellow. We want a nice blended look. And we can even bring it down into that white. And then once we're done blending that, we're gonna, without cleaning off our brush, we're gonna pick up some blue and pink. So we want blue and pink on our brush. And what that's gonna make is a beautiful purple. And then to finish off our sunset, we're going to grab a little bit of black and we're gonna blend in that black. So I'm showing you here a little bit of troubleshooting. I added a little bit too much of that purple and I covered a little bit too much of that pink. So we're just gonna go with that flow and fix it right up. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to do the reverse from the middle half downwards. And I'm using also dollar store paints here. I've been on like a little bit of a dollar store paint fiasco because dollar store paints have gotten such a bad rap. And I almost want to prove it to myself that they can make beautiful art. Like you don't need to spend a lot on expensive paints to make gorgeous art. Past couple of paintings have been made with just dollar store paints. Once it's dry to the touch, we're just going to take off the masking tape and we're going to use the same piece of masking tape. Now we're just going to put it over the center again, but on the other side. All right, so once it's nice and on, we're gonna grab a clean brush and we're gonna start again with some white paint right in the center of our heart, those back and forth strokes. And then we're gonna grab some blue paint and we're gonna blend that blue with that white. And then we're gonna continue grabbing more of that blue paint without cleaning off our brush. And then we're gonna pick up a little bit of pink because we're gonna create a purple. So pink and blue on our paintbrush. And we're gonna create that nice darker purple at the top. So that purple to me is not so purpley, so I'm gonna create a darker version. So I'm gonna grab some blue and pink, and then I'm gonna grab just a dab of black, and then I'm gonna apply it. So that's a nice darker purple. And then we're gonna grab some pure black on our paintbrush and finish up at the top. Those back and forth strokes, blending down. Oops, I'm also gonna fix up that line there that's a little bit harsh. Just make that transition a little bit smoother. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the reverse, but at the bottom of our heart. So this painting is made for my better half, who is also my trusted art critiquer. This would also make a really nice, cute date night idea. And you can actually do this same painting on two different canvases as a diptyque, I think that's how you say it. Now I'm just going to use my stencil and a piece of graphite paper to transfer over the design onto my canvas. And the reason I'm using a stencil is because I kind of failed miserably at creating this couple form. I'm not very good at that. I still need to practice quite a bit. So what I did was I went on AI, ChatGPT, and it actually created the art and it made it much easier to make a stencil. All right, now I'm just going to take some black paint and my thinnest detailing brush, and I'm gonna fill in the couple and the dock. Painting silhouettes is very simple to do. Once you have the design down, then just filling it in is actually very therapeutic because it's just black paint and you're just following the design. So we're just gonna grab some white paint on that same detailing brush and we're gonna add highlights on these pier posts. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to paint these horizontal lines across. Now I'm just gonna grab a little bit of yellow paint and we're gonna add a little bit of drama to our city line. So we're just gonna go with that vibe and we're gonna add a little bit of yellow to some of the buildings to kind of mimic some of those windows that are lit at nighttime. And I'm not gonna be adding windows to all my buildings and everywhere on a building. I'm just kind of scattering them here and there. Now I'm just gonna grab a little bit more white and we're gonna add some water reflection lines a few horizontal lines just to show that there's a little bit of reflection happening from the stars, from the moon. So next we're gonna create some splatter stars. So I'm just gonna thin down my white paint with water until it's like a nice liquid consistency. So I'm gonna cover the bottom part with some paper. I'm gonna load up my brush, and then I'm gonna grab another paintbrush and I'm just gonna tap. And it's just such a fun technique. I'm gonna move it down a little bit more. Few more down below. So the best way to do your heart constellations is using your thinnest detailing brush and white paint. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create the outline of the bigger heart with stars. So now I'm just going to connect each dot with a line. So I hope you just witnessed that creating a romantic, budget-friendly painting for date night or solo craft night is totally doable. And if you're looking for more creative date night ideas, then you want to check out this dollar store heart art craft right over here. And as always, sending you lots of peace, love, and color your way.